Tallulah's Tap Shoes by Marilyn Singer. Illustrations by Alexandra Boyger. Tallulah was excited about going to dance camp. She would get to take ballet every day. There was just one problem. She would also have to take tap, and she was not looking forward to that. She'd been taking ballet for a while now and knew a lot of steps, but in tap, she'd be a very beginner. "I can't wait to take tap," said her little brother Beckett. "I want to dance, clickety-clack, clickety-clack." He shuffled his feet. Tallulah sniffed. "I'm a ballet girl. I don't clickety-clack." There were lots of ballet students at camp. The beginners were in the front. The dancers who'd been studying a little longer were in the rear. The beginners pointed their feet in a tendu, then slid to the side in glissade. The teacher told Beckett that he didn't have to slide so much, and she told a girl with shiny black hair to slide more. "I learned that last year," Tallulah thought. Her group got to practice a tombe, to a pas de bourrée, to a glissade. She did it perfectly. "That was lovely, Lulu," said the teacher, a tiny gray-haired woman with a nice smile. "Thank you," Tallulah replied. She didn't bother to correct her. She figured she would know her name soon enough. "Wasn't that great?" Tallulah said to the black-haired girl as they changed clothes. "Great? I don't think so," the girl replied. "I don't know why we have to take ballet. It's so stiff. Tap dancing is so much cooler." Tallulah's eyebrows shot up. "Stiff? Ballet is elegant." She pirouetted gracefully around the floor. But when she finished, the girl was gone. After ballet, Tallulah turned cartwheels in gymnastics, went swimming in the lake, ate a tuna sandwich for lunch, and started to make a friendship bracelet. All of these things were fun, but Tallulah was worried about what was coming next. "Time for tap," shouted Beckett. "Hurry up." Tallulah did not want to hurry up. She dragged her feet on the way to the studio. She took her time putting on her brand new tap shoes. She was last to line up. The teacher was a tall man with a deep voice. "We're going to start with toe taps." Tallulah tapped her toes. This is baby stuff, she thought. Maybe tap wasn't going to be so hard after all. But then she listened to the back row. Their taps sounded a lot different, not like baby stuff at all. "Good job, Casey," Tallulah heard the teacher say. The girl with the shiny black hair was smiling proudly. The teacher did not praise Tallulah. "Keep tapping, Tallulah," he told her, "and lift up your toe more." Tallulah sighed. Why did he have to know her name? When class ended, Tallulah had to wait for Beckett, who wouldn't stop tapping until the teacher made him. Casey caught up with them. "Now that was a cool class," she said. "Cool? Clickety-clack-clack-clack," Tallulah answered back. "That's not dancing, it's just making noise." "It's making music with your feet," Casey told her. "Humph," said Tallulah. Casey humphed back. Every day that week, Tallulah couldn't wait to go to ballet class. She was learning new steps and getting better at old ones. The teacher even asked her to demonstrate a rond de jambe. And every day, Tallulah dreaded going to tap class. She kept trying to get her feet to make music the way Casey's did. But instead of praise, Tallulah got lots of corrections. "Tallulah, make more of a sound." "Tallulah, relax your ankles." "Tallulah, don't point your toes." When the teacher asked Casey to do a tap rond de jambe, Tallulah bit her lip and squeezed her eyes shut so she wouldn't cry. "In this class, I'm not the best student, I'm the worst." Then one day, Casey did not show up for ballet class. When it came time for tap, Tallulah said to herself, "If she doesn't go to ballet, why should I go to tap?" She told her brother that she was going to stay in the arts and crafts room and finish her friendship bracelet. "But Tallulah, you never miss a dance class," Beckett said. "I never miss ballet class," Tallulah replied. "But don't you want to learn other things besides?" Beckett asked. Tallulah lowered her eyes and shrugged. When Tallulah got home, her mother said they were having guests for dinner. Some people she and Tallulah's father had met at a party. "Their daughter goes to dance camp too." Tallulah was not in the mood to see anyone from dance camp. She was not in the mood for company at all. She went to her room and stared in the mirror. She did an arabesque she'd learned in ballet. It was beautiful. Then she put on her tap shoes and tried a flap step. It was not beautiful at all. I'm a ballet girl, she reminded herself. So what if I can't be a tap dancer too? But that thought didn't make her feel better. She slumped on her bed, her head in her hands. Then Beckett opened the door. Tallulah, we've got company. Look who's here. Tallulah turned around. Casey was standing there, frowning and twisting the friendship bracelet on her wrist. You? Tallulah exclaimed, jumping to her feet. Where were you in ballet today? Me? Where were you in tap? I hate tap, Tallulah shouted. I hate ballet, Casey cried. Beckett looked from one upset face to the other. Why? He asked. Both girls turned to him and blinked. Tallulah fiddled with her friendship bracelet. Finally, she asked curiously, Why do you hate ballet? Casey took a while to answer. I don't really hate ballet, she admitted at last. It's just, in tap class, I'm the best, but in ballet, I'm the worst. You're not the worst, Tallulah was surprised. Not at all. But the teacher's always correcting me. Teachers always correct everybody, Tallulah said. Then her eyes opened wide. They always correct everybody, she repeated more softly. Well, you aren't the worst in tap, Casey told her. If you keep practicing, you'll get better. Then you might love it. And maybe we could even take classes together. And you might love ballet, Tallulah said. Then with a little smile, she added, and take classes with me. I love tap and ballet already, Beckett said, which made both girls laugh. The next day in ballet, Casey slipped doing her glissade, but she still wasn't the worst in class. And in tap, Tallulah's flap steps sounded louder and clearer, but she still wasn't the best. Maybe I'm right where I'm supposed to be, Tallulah thought, for now. And that was what she told Casey that very afternoon as they waited, wearing each other's friendship bracelets, with Beckett flapping and glissading happily behind them until the bus came to take them all home. The end.